explosion in the terminal.
There's already a long line of aircraft in front of you. Expect holes at Los Rodeos. Contact Canaries approach now on 118.5.
Oh, that's just great.
I think they just had so much traffic to deal with, they didn't have time to even consider giving an airplane clearance to hold or whatever. So that's what I assume, that they had made up their mind that they were just diverting everyone to Tenerife.
So now both jumbo jets, along with many other aircraft, find themselves heading for Los Rodeos Airport on the island of Tenerife, half an hour away. It turns out to be a regional airport, more used to dealing with light aircraft than Boeing 747s. It has only one runway and about as much parking space as the average supermarket. But it's the only airport within striking distance.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain Grubb speaking. We've just been told by air traffic control to land at Tenerife, which is about a half-hour flying time from Las Palmas. Apparently, there are some difficulties in the airport. We're working the radios up here to see if there's a way that we can get you over to Las Palmas just as soon as we can on the ground. I'll let you know when we have some more information on that. Thank you for your patience.
When they made the announcement that we were not going to be able to land right then at Las Palmas, mostly I was frustrated because it had been a really long trip, and I was tired, and time changes and this and that. So I guess I would say that the chief feeling was frustration and sadness that we couldn't immediately disembark and get on a boat.
People were not happy about this because it was not a good omen, you know. It was not a good omen having this take place.
For the air traffic controllers at Los Rodeos, it's not good news either. It's Sunday, and they're short-staffed. In the tower, there are only the two of them. Enough on a normal day, but today there threatens to be as much traffic as a motorway on a bank holiday Monday.
The hell are they thinking? What do they want? That makes 4 planes already and 2 747s on the way. So what have we got? Pan Am 747, KLM 747. KLM 4805, you are number 3 behind the 737. Report outer marker.
4805, follow the 737, report outer marker. My God, I've seen postage stamps bigger than this place. God, we're gonna get boxed in here, God damn it.
Anyone care to hear about the landing checklist?
Class, you're flying. You've got to call the landing checklist.
Landing checklist, please.
Auto brake?
On medium, you never know. Runway is short, and on top of it might be slippery. Be careful.
Lima Tango 107, you are clear to send to flight level 80, holding pattern.
At Los Rodeos, planes are pouring in one after the other.
Sunjet 282, switch to ground now on 118.7.
Sunjet 282, switching to 118.7. Good day.
God damn it. Of all the days this has to happen. Just when Spain is going to teach Hungary a lesson in football.
I don't know. For sure, it's bad timing. How are we supposed to get all these planes down?
That Sunday, the two controllers find themselves thrust into a situation that's way over their heads. Los Rodeos had never seen so many big aircraft all at once.
Contact standby for taxi clearance. Sunjet will take your place. You can begin your taxi just after it passes behind you. Brake, Spantax, hold on.
Hey, say, where are you going to put the KLM?
Next to the breathing 737. No choice. Still waiting for the Pan Am 747.
Yeah, but that's 2 large carriers. It won't be easy to handle. You got to leave some room for these other planes that want to roll.
Pan Am 1736, leave level 230 now for level 120, call back crossing 180.
The Pan Am plane begins its approach.
1736 cleared to flight level 120, report crossing 180.
The passengers are fed up. After 13 hours in the air, they're wondering when it's all going to end.
Say, why the diversion? Is anything wrong at the airport?
No, just a slight technical difficulty. It'll be cleared up in no time.
Nothing serious?
No, nothing to worry about.
At the back of everyone's minds is, how long is this diversion going to last? Is it going to jeopardize their cruise? Will they miss the boat? Their tour guide reassures them.
Hello, everyone. This is Beaumont speaking. Ladies and gentlemen, our cruise ship, the Golden Odyssey, has got its engines running and will, I've been told, come out to pick us up if this delay should continue. So it will be just a few minutes longer. Please bear with us.
Auto brake selector on medium?
We did the landing checklist.
Auto brakes, medium.
KLM 4805, clear to land runway 30.
Roger, 4805, clear to land 30. Nice. Clever kiss landing. Nice and smooth. Grandma didn't spill her tea. Next time, just get the plane stopped. Don't eat up all the runway. You never know. Okay? Right. I think he wants us to park parallel to the 737. All right. You've got room on my side. You can turn. Stop. Brake here. Stop. All right. That'll do. That'll do. Good, good, good. Los Radios ground. KLM 4805.
4805 ground.
Yes. Any idea how long we're going to be here?
Negative 4805. We're waiting for the word from Gondo.
Well, then, we need to get our passengers in the terminal so they can be more comfortable.
How many passengers do you have on board?
273 passengers. I'd rather not have them in here moaning and complaining.
Roger, we're sending a passenger bus.
Thank you.
But this might only take a few minutes.
Or it could be hours. You want to tell them to stay in there?
The controllers are now stuck in the middle of a traffic jam, the likes of which have never been seen before at this airport. The tarmac is getting bumper to bumper.
Miguel, take a look at this.
Make it fast, man.
We already got 2 aircraft blocking Charlie 1 and Charlie 2. The only option is to start lining them up down here.
Not everyone's gonna make that turn onto Charlie 3.
I already thought about that. We can squeeze the Panam 747 through here.
How do you get them out if we ever do get them out?
We'll have to backtrack them. Taxi down here, turn around, take off. He's gone, we do the next one.
We'll be here all night, you know that, right?
Or you can go out there and pave us another runway.
Maybe I do.
Rodeos approach, Pan Am 1736.
There is some method in their madness. Sooner or later, they'll have to get all these aircraft out again. Since all the taxiways are blocked with aircraft, what they propose to do is to use the main runway as a taxiway instead. The planes will take it in turns to taxi down to the far end, turn round, and take off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for this delay. While the flight crew...
The Dutch plane waits on the ramp. Its passengers should be spending this afternoon on the beach. Instead, they learn they're going to spend it hanging around the departure lounge of a small airport.
No. We're going to visit another airport first, Los Rodeos. Then we'll be going to Las Palmas. Los Rodeos? Yes. Go on. Let's get your shoes on.
It is weird. Robina, Walter and Yvonne actually live and work on this island. So when they eventually get to Las Palmas, they'll have to get another plane to bring them straight back again.
Well, maybe we could get off here.
Yeah, and what about our bags?
You're so materialistic.
Just because you want to see Paul doesn't mean the rest of us have.
Robina wants to see her boyfriend Paul in Tenerife tonight, not spend it in Las Palmas.
I miss him so much after this week in Holland. I could skip Las Palmas, to be honest with you.
We're moving.
Let's go.
Bye. See you. Bye. You all right?
Yeah.
You don't look it.
not right. There's all these planes. I get a bad feeling about this.
Because of a terrorist bomb explosion, dozens of planes have been diverted to a small airport on the island of Tenerife in the Canaries. One of the first to arrive is a KLM jumbo jet. Its passengers are taken to the terminal. But what with those arriving, those departing, and those, like the Dutch, who are in transit, the little terminal is becoming overwhelmed.
Pan Am 1736, short final for 30.
Pan Am 1736, clear to land, 30.
And now the Pan Am is arriving, just to make matters worse.
At the end of the runway, you have a follow me for taxi instructions. Have you got him inside?
Affirmative, sir.
1736, you will be just behind 3 other planes. Have you got them inside?
Looks a bit tight in there.
1736, be careful of your jet blast. When you turn, there's a plane just next to you.
The ground situation was a traffic jam, because when we landed there, the ramp was so crowded with other airplanes, and we were directed to taxi down to the end of the ramp area and park behind 3 other airplanes. And basically that's all we saw, and we didn't know when the airport at Las Palmas was going to open, so we really didn't leave the airplane area, let's say.
By this time, the terminal is so full, there's no room for the Pan Am passengers. They'll have to stay on board their aircraft. After 14 hours stuck inside it, they're not happy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've authorized a door to be opened and the stair ramp set in place so that anyone who wants can walk down and stretch their legs. Unfortunately, due to the number of other airliners here now, we cannot get near the terminal. Now, I know we've all had a long day already, so I hope that we can get you out of here in about an hour or so. Thank you very much.
They actually allowed us to get off the plane and just to walk downstairs and stand on the tarmac, stretch our legs. I think everybody was getting weary of traveling and ready to start their vacation.
They opened the doors to give us air and we could look out. It was cloudy and overcast. It kept darkening down and was not nice like we had hoped it would be.
Everyone had been expecting tropical sunshine. Instead, it's damp and misty with clouds as far as the eye can see.
I'm worried we're going to get caught by this fog. All we need now is for them to close down that runway.
Yeah, we need them to get a move on, or else we'll be spending the night here, and then hello duty time limits. Any idea of how much longer we've got before we need to get another crew down to take over?
Yeah, well, it says here